Guys, what's up? Today I wasn't planning on making this video, but honestly something that happened in class kind of made me feel like I want to make it because I want other people to understand how this feels, and I think a lot of you will kind of understand how I feel about this, even though it's kind of ridiculous. It's a strange thing to make a video about. I understand. Today's video is going to be about, group projects. I am in a culinary program, and we are doing this week we're doing a lot of labs and demos and stuff like that, and today we were doing a lab about breakfast food, and of course I'm a vegetarian. I was really excited. I was like, food I can eat, fuck yeah, I can actually, go beast on this. There's gonna be pancakes and, all this stuff, so I was really excited. Okay, my group was going to be doing cinnamon pancakes, and they were really good. We had the whole recipe planned out, and two people that were supposed to be in my group actually didn't show up until a little bit later, and until after we were already making the pancake batter and everything like that. And when they showed up, they kind of just took over. It sucks to not be included. I kind of felt the whole time if I wasn't there, it wouldn't have made a difference and it wouldn't have impacted anyone, and that's a crappy feeling. No one wants to feel like they're not important. For people who are ahead when you're in a group with them, they kind of take over, and in the case of just regular school subjects, I don't think this is necessarily that big of an issue because, who really cares? But at the same time, when it's something that you care about, I'm in this program and I want to learn, how hard is it for you to try and include someone in a group project? We already had the recipe planned out and they just kept changing it, and then the whole time they were complaining that they didn't want to take credit for what we were doing. It wasn't going to taste good, and it ended up tasting awesome. And they didn't want credit for it. They only wanted credit for the bacon that we were going to make with our meal, and it just makes me angry. And they kept asking me, I kept zoning out and disappearing because there wasn't really anything for me to do in there. I was running our dishes through, and that was it. Every group, the way that we were doing it this week, every group was doing their own dishes, so no one group had to be stuck on dishes like we do regular weeks. And I was just doing them throughout, the whole hour and a half that we were in the kitchen, because I figured it would be easier, and the only time that they seemed to care what I was doing was when they asked me if I ran the dishes through. And you're kidding me, right? All you care about is the dirty work that you don't want to do. To me, that's just not okay. I don't think it's okay to treat people like that. They kept asking me what was wrong. They kept asking me if I was okay. And just at the end of the day, when that meal was on the table and we were at our presentation and everyone was taking pictures of the table, I just didn't feel like anything on that table was from me. I didn't feel like I made anything or contributed, because ultimately it was taken over and I wasn't even a part of it. And I myself, I know how to make pancakes. I'm in this program. Clearly I know a thing or two about cooking. If I were by myself, I would have been fine. I would have nailed pancakes. But the fact that they didn't even let me help was just, it was kind of obnoxious, and it's irritating, and it's just kind of how I feel about when I'm in school in general. Honestly, I'm the kid that keeps to themselves, but I'm not a quiet person at all. And I feel like I make it easy for people to walk on me, and I don't think anyone should make it easy for people to walk on them. You need to stand your ground and stick up for yourself. Even if you don't have confidence, learn how to fake it. Okay, that's what everyone does. That's what I do. Okay, do not let people walk on you, and I certainly am not going to let that happen again in a group, because I know we're doing other food labs this week. Maybe I'll make another video on one of the food labs. I think we're doing sandwiches tomorrow, but I'm certainly not going to let them make me feel like I'm not important, because that's ultimately what happened. I felt like I wasn't important. You should not let other people dictate how you feel about yourself, and that's just how I ended up feeling. At the end of the day, the message is kind of keep your head up. Even if you don't have confidence, I guarantee you're going to grow into a person that you are proud to be. So you need to stick up for yourself and do not let people walk on you. Don't let people treat you like crap, because you are not worth that. You are worth way more than that, and you should keep yourself around better company. See you guys next week.